Hello there, and welcome to the show, and this is the best of 2025, part 2. Starting off with film, and the best film that I've watched in the last 3 months is Wedding Crashers. Now, I watched Wedding Crashers for the first time last weekend, and it is legitimately the funniest film I've watched all year so far. It is hilarious, the comedy absolutely incredible. So many laughs in that film. Wedding Crashers is hilarious. Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson were both great in the film. It is absolutely hilarious. Genuinely, the funniest film I've watched all year, and the best film I've watched in the last 3 months. The best series that I've watched in the last 3 months is Daredevil Born Again. When it was announced that the MCU was going to do a Daredevil series that was going to be a sequel to the Netflix series, I was a little skeptical because I didn't know how they would handle it, but after Deadpool and Wolverine, I was a little more confident in what they would be able to present, and they really delivered, in my opinion. For the most part, Daredevil Born Again was a very good show. I really enjoyed the story and how it followed the events of the Netflix series. The presentation of Matt Murdock, in my opinion, was done pretty well. It's not as good as the Netflix series, however, it is still a pretty solid follow-up, and I enjoyed Daredevil Born Again, and it is one of the better projects in Phase 5 of the MCU. Shifting gears to the world of professional wrestling and starting off with the WWE. The best match from a WWE premium live event in the last 3 months is, no question, Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins versus CM Punk, WrestleMania 41, Night 1. This match was the main event of WrestleMania as far as I was concerned. Great story going into the match. The match itself was very good from an in-ring perspective and from a storytelling perspective. Paul Heyman's betrayal, everything that went into that, it was just a masterpiece. CM Punk's hype package with this fire burns. This was a very good match with solid in-ring work and great storytelling. Moving on to AEW, and the best match from an AEW event in the last 3 months is Anarchy in the Arena from Double or Nothing. The Death Riders and the Young Bucks versus Team AEW. Anarchy in the Arena is always a fun match, and this was no exception. This was pretty entertaining. It was a non-stop thrill ride start to finish. I enjoyed this match start to finish. This was an incredibly entertaining match and one of the best produced matches all year in professional wrestling. I loved Anarchy in the Arena this year. The best anime that I've watched in the last 3 months, Season 2 of Solo Leveling. I loved the first season of Solo Leveling. It more than lived up to the hype in my opinion, and I was very excited for the second season, and the second season delivered as well. This was incredible start to finish. I really enjoyed the progression of the story, and the final 2 episodes of the season with the Ant King, and that fight scene and everything that went into that, phenomenal would be an understatement. I loved that final fight between Jinu Sung and Ant King. It was incredible and I loved it. Season 2 of Solo Leveling was incredible and I cannot wait for Season 3. And finally, music. The best song that I've listened to in the last 3 months, we've actually got a tie here between Clocks by Visions of Atlantis and Awaken by Breaking Benjamin. Breaking Benjamin is one of my favorite bands of all time. I've been listening to their music for about 15 years now, and I love their work. I love the sound of Breaking Benjamin, the lyrical content of Awaken. I love that song. It is phenomenal. Clocks by Visions of Atlantis just has so much joy and energy in the song. Listening to this song live earlier this year was an incredible experience, and this is one of my favorite songs by Visions of Atlantis. I like both of these songs, and these are the 2 best songs that I've listened to in the last 3 months. And that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. You can follow me on Instagram at Said_2000, and I will see you on the next video. Till then, take care.